Hi, Nick Dogle, North State Law, where we safeguard your professional license so you can get back to business. Today's question is, will I have trouble finding work if I end up with nursing license issues? So potentially. The thing that I have noticed from a lot of my clients that have a license with North Carolina Board of Nursing is two things. Is first, obviously, you get a complaint notification. It'll let you know that a complaint was filed with the Board of Nursing in North Carolina. That'll give you a little bit of an idea of the type of violation that was alleged to be against you. You'll go through their process. If you do end up with something like a public reprimand or higher, then that is going to be published on their website. It's going to be reported to the National Practitioners Data Bank. And any employer that is looking to hire you is likely to look in those two spots, and then you'll have to do an explanation as to what happened. So some employers will look at it and say, this is too much of a liability for us, and they won't hire. Others will look at it and say, you know what, this person made an honest mistake, and then they may still hire you. The other thing to consider is if there is a pending complaint and you're looking for a new job, a lot of facilities nowadays, because I've had a lot of clients tell me this, a lot of facilities will say, do you have any pending disciplinary action with a licensing entity, which obviously includes North Carolina Board of Nursing. You obviously, in general, it's always the best idea to be honest. So, I'm not advocating for anybody to lie or anything like that. And you should be honest on all applications, including employment applications. I think that's very important. So when you are honest on those applications, an employer is going to ask you inevitably what happened, or a potential employer, I should say, is going to ask you what happened. So, it's another thing. You just be honest, let them know you're going through the process, and you feel like either A, nothing was done wrong and it's an illegitimate complaint, or hey, I did something I can't really talk about too much, or I'm accused of something I can't really talk about too much because it's an ongoing process, and kind of leave it at that. It's potential that somebody may still end up hiring you knowing that you were honest with them and forthright, and that, hey, you're in a process, you got to let that process kind of go forward and progress and then be over with. And hopefully at the end of the day, it doesn't end up with something that's a public reprimand or higher. And then the employer will be aware of it either way, assuming that you get hired in that particular case. So that's kind of a short rundown of the potential impact of a complaint being filed against your license and or there being discipline implemented against your license as a nurse. So if you got any questions, I got a lot of blogs on nursing on my website, northstatelawfirm.com. Also have a lot of videos on my YouTube channel. If you're interested in being added to our mailing list, our email newsletter, please give my office a shout via email. That's admin@northstatelawfirm.com. Again, that's admin@northstatelawfirm.com. If you can't find what you're looking for on anywhere, please give my office a call. You'll get a free 15-minute discovery call with a member of my staff. That number is 919-521-8810. That's 919-521-8810. Thank you so much for taking care of North Carolina. I truly do mean that. And I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Bye-bye.